guys, it's Kaki. Hope everyone is doing well. It has been 11 weeks today since I had gastric bypass the day before Thanksgiving. And I had what was supposed to be my 8 week follow up with my surgical team and nutritionist today, but they are so busy. I was okay with getting pushed back a little bit since I feel like I'm doing really well. But anyway, I had my visit this morning and they were very pleased with my progress. They said that I was actually a little bit above what was expected in weight loss at this point. So that's always good to hear. I know that, this journey is not just about weight loss, but it's always good to hear that affirmation. I had the visit first with the physician assistant, and she is adding injectable B12 to my supplement routine. I had been doing the nasal B12, but she doesn't really like it. She feels like it's not absorbed as well. So I'm going to start doing that in addition to my oral supplementation. That is a weekly injection, so I'll have somebody give that to me at my office, so that won't be too bad. Then I met with the dietitian. The other suggestion from the dietitian was she would like for me to start adding a little bit more complex carbohydrates, which is kind of scary. Uh, she really suggested I try to get in a very small serving of low glycemic fruit once a day. So, like a few berries, something like that, or something like a tablespoon of sweet potatoes or um, that type of thing, which I am getting in some black beans. I've had lima beans, but she just wants me to, increase that just a little bit. The thing that's difficult is I'm the only one in my house that I love sweet potatoes, but I'm the only one in my house that eats them. So I will probably I saw at our local grocery store bags of frozen cubed sweet potatoes. That way I can just take a little bit out because I can't imagine cooking a sweet potato and eating a tablespoon at a time of it. It would go bad before I ate it, and I would be very tired of it. So that's my plan, is to get that frozen bag, and add that in every now and then. So, with my weight, as of today, I have lost, since the beginning of my 2 week pre op liquid diet, I have lost 57 pounds. I have lost 3.8 pounds this week, so I'm very, very pleased with that. I just weigh once a week on my surgery day of the week, which was on a Wednesday. I don't want to worry too much about the scale. I mean, it's when it's good, it makes you feel good, but when you don't see a loss, you kind of really feel a little down sometimes, even when you know it's expected. You can't have a great loss every week, but anyway, that puts me, according to my calculations, 42.2 pounds since surgery down. So I did have a really busy week this week. I had some good outings. Last Thursday, I had dinner out with a friend at a really nice restaurant. She is also a gastric bypass patient, but she's 6, 7 years out. Uh, I had They have like pork chop bite skewers. That's an appetizer. I had that for my meal, as well as some spaghetti squash primavera. It had a little bit of marinara sauce and some squash, some peas, onions, in the sauce. So I'm going to insert a picture of that. I was able to eat, I think, maybe two of the skewers and a bite or two of the spaghetti squash. Was completely satisfied. Took the rest home to my husband, and he gobbled up the skewers. He's not a spaghetti squash fan. Um, the I also went out on Friday with some of my coworkers. We went to a Mexican restaurant that is in a town close to us. It was fabulous. The food was wonderful. It was a little bit different than your typical Mexican restaurant, a little bit nicer. We did the tableside guacamole, which was wonderful. And then I had the beef barbacoa fajitas. They were cooked with squash, onion, zucchini. I got just the black beans with those, skipped the rice, no tortilla shells. And I'm going to insert a picture here of what it looked like. It was a massive amount of food. So I got a little, little portion for myself on a little side plate and took home leftovers, and I had, I think, 4 meals off of that total. The I did When they made the guacamole, I didn't have anything at that point to try, so I did have a couple of tortilla chips. Um, I can tell why they call them slider foods again. They, almost melt in your mouth or disintegrate, and I could tell that they were just empty. I didn't feel any fullness or anything. Of course, you're not going to off two tortilla chips, but I stopped there because I could really, for me, I don't think that would be a good choice to eat several of those in a meal at this point in my journey. Uh, I did. Oh, I know one thing I did. I had a closet clean out. I have not bought any, or had not bought any new clothes. So I've just been trying to wear the things that I had, choose from my thin clothes. And it got to the point that the majority of my closet were clothes that just were very ill fitting at this point. So went through them, thinned them out, gave them to people who I thought might be able to wear them. I do have plans this Friday. I'm taking several of the girls that I work with to our local symphony. They're having the symphony plays the music of Motown. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I needed a new dress. So I went to Ross's Dress for Less, hit the jackpot, found like, I think, five very casual but cute dresses for $12.99 each. So I wear dresses a lot at work, so that will get me through, hopefully mixing and matching for a little while. You don't want to spend a lot of money on clothing when you are not going to be able to wear it for too long, hopefully. So, but it does feel good to have something new. Last night, my husband and I went to a hockey game, and even though our team did not play well at all, it was special because they were celebrating Black History Month. And I'm in the Nashville area, so they had the TSU, Tennessee State University marching band, perform before the game. And the TSU marching band just won, I think, 2 Grammys. So that was a really big treat. And I'm going to put a little video of that in here. I did what I normally have done in the past hockey games since surgery. I got the kids' taco plate and have them fix the taco ingredients without the shell. It does come with chips, which I've let my husband eat and just get rid of the rest. But you know, this past week, I have felt like I had a very tight restriction. I used to hear people in videos talking about that, and I would think, what does that mean? How can you have a tighter restriction one day than another? But this week I have not not had a lot of hunger, which I haven't had a lot of hunger really since the surgery, but even less. And the food that I am eating, which is primarily protein at this point with some, green leafy vegetables or non starchy vegetables, has really filled me up. And last night at the hockey game, I was not able to eat much at all. Got to the point where I was like, ew, don't need any more of this because you don't want to feel bad. So I'll put a picture in of that and what I was able to eat. So, and I'm not complaining. I like that tight restriction. That's what we signed up for. But it is interesting to me how some weeks we have more restriction than others. Some days we have more restriction than others. So, um, somebody had asked in one of the comments a couple of weeks ago, how my husband was dealing with, my post-op period, weight loss. My husband is very, very supportive. Everybody is different. We are not the kind of couple that sits down and has dinner together every night. We kind of do our own thing when it comes to food. He actually he prefers restaurant food or fast food over home cooked food any day. So I don't cook for him. When I cook something, I'll certainly offer it to him, but his taste in food are quite different from mine. So I don't have to worry about trying to feed a family and eat the way I need to. So I'm very fortunate in that. But he has been extremely supportive. He, is a big cheerleader, and my whole family has been that way. But you read about people who their relationships suffer after weight loss surgery because the spouse of the surgery patient doesn't, they want their loved one to stay the way they are, to have no changes. And my husband supports me, and he knows that I'm doing this to get healthier. It's not about losing weight and looking good, which is wonderful, but this is about being able to do more and enjoy life more. So he's very supportive in that. I couldn't ask for more. I do have a couple of videos that are coming up that are different from my weekly videos that people have asked for. I'm going to do another What I Eat in a Day soon. I'm also, this is something that I really got a lot of information from before I had weight loss surgery. I'm going to make a my must-haves video for that post-op and pre-op period. Also going to put in it some stuff that I felt like I got that I didn't need to. So, everybody's different. Some people use different things, need different things, but, I'm glad that these are the things that I'm glad that I had, and some stuff that I'm like, oh, that was a waste of money. So, be on the lookout for that. I would love to hear from other weight loss surgery patients, whether you're pre-op or post-op. Any, any comments, any questions? As I always say, I'm not an expert. I'm just a weight loss patient, but I will do my best to answer any questions. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. I plan on updating with my 3-month, 12-week video 1 week from now, and be on the lookout for those extra videos I was talking about. Have a great day. Bye.